Hi everybody, welcome to the video surprise of the day. Today's video surprise on a Toyota Venza Hybrid. Hey folks, welcome back. Today we're going to look at the Toyota Venza. So this is an XLE model. The dimension is 187 inches length, 73 inches width, and 66 inches for the height. So you may ask, how does it compare to the Rav4 Hybrid, for example? It's a very similar vehicle overall. However, the exterior, the interior, the layout is a little bit different. So that's all I could say in one sentence, right? So the Rav4 is 181 inches, 73 inches width, and 67 inches for the height. So there's differences there. But why these numbers look bigger? Yes, it does look bigger, but the vehicle is going to be smaller because it actually slopes down on the second row and such. So I do want to point that out so people shopping around, cross-shopping. Okay, so let's look at the engine bay over here. So it shares the same engine and actually the same components overall, pretty much with the Rav4 Hybrid. So this was a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine. Yes, it's a 4-cylinder engine. It's the same. It's 219 horsepower. So you're not going to gain any more power. You're going to lose 1 mpg. So mpg is 40 city and 37 highway. And you notice there's a blanket over here on the hood. Yes, that keeps the noise out of the passenger compartment. And that's really nice to have that feature because, otherwise it could be more noisy inside. It's a good feature to have if you're looking for a vehicle that has the hood blanket. So you probably notice that there's not much differences compared in Venza, say, to the Rav4. But the only thing is, like, mechanically, aside from that, you're going to gain some more features in the interior and the look and feel of the vehicle. So to keep that in mind. And also, what I understand for people that drove this vehicle, and I did test drive it, is like the Venza is going to be more soft compared to, say, to the Rav4, which is a little bit more firm, right? So you want something more softer, the Venza is definitely for you. So another thing I want to point out is the Venza is going to be starting at a higher price point. So it's about $33K, right? So that's the LE model. And the XLE is about $36.5. And limited is $40K, but you get the special roof, right? And let's take a look at the interior over here. We're at the driver's side, and the material is really nice. I mean, it's not like utility light like the Rav4. Power windows, power mirrors. 2 driver settings for the front driver's seat. Okay, let's look at the dash over here. Very simple to read. You got gauges, very visible. Looks like analog gauges overall. And you got the soft text steering wheel. Those are really nice. So you all have the same controls on the steering wheel. But the big thing is the media information display. So this one's going to be bigger. The screen's bigger. And also at the same time, you notice there's some touch controls. Yes, touch controls. It's not buttons that you press. Some people like it. Some people don't. I'm kind of like, I prefer the buttons more. You notice that the EV mode, you get the wheel shift gate. I mean, interesting. 2 cup holders, seat warmer, and there's some space over here, but not a lot of space. I like the seat inserts. I think the seats are very comfortable with the soft text and inserts. So here's the view of the front passenger. You notice that the second row slopes down a little bit. Yeah, that could impede on your headroom if you have tall passengers in the back. But the material, even the headliner material, is really nice. I mean, you sit in this one, you sit in the Rav4. You just wish the Rav4 had the same material, but it's not. The headliner is actually not that great of a material compared to, say, to the Venza. So if you want better material, your commuter car, your weekend car, wherever, you might want to consider this one too. The push button's right in the middle, which is kind of odd. The power, the start. But it's there. So you notice there's some chrome touches on the doors, the center console, and a lot of different areas. Like I mentioned over here, this is how the material looks like. It's really nice. I mean, you know, the material's nice, and you got a lot of special features in this one in particular. Here's some of the options. Pretty much the lift gate. Let's take a look at the second row, and you notice the door and the material looks very similar throughout the vehicle. You got the vents in the back, which is really nice. I love to have the vents. You got the dome light. I don't know why it's a yellow light. You probably could change it to LED light on your own. There are some cup holders. You notice the space is a little bit tighter on this particular vehicle. But overall, I mean, still a very nice SUV. So also the height is a little bit higher. The turn signal, which is on the bottom, that kind of like, eh. But overall, I mean, the vehicle still looks really nice. Let's open it up over here. And the color is black, you probably noticed. Okay, you got the JBL subwoofer in the back over here, which is pretty nice. And, you know, you also could get the JBL system on the RAV4. And notice there's a tonneau cover and a Venza with the floor mat over there. And you'll probably notice that it's very similar, but the low floor is higher. Yes, it has a spare tire. It's very Lexus-like. You probably notice the feel of it, right? It's like the Harrier in another country. So it's a great vehicle if you're considering as an alternative to the RAV4. Notice the RAV4 is more utility-like. This is more luxurious-like. More luxurious. Chrome touches. Hopefully you check this one out before make a decision on the RAV4 if you could. I really appreciate a thumbs up if you like this video and you made it this far. You have a comment below or you have a comment to share to help others, please post it below. And I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.